Hello, everyone. This is part 2 of A World in Turmoil. How does the book of Revelation describe the dangerous situation among the nations of the world prior to the advent of Christ? Let's read Revelation 11:18. Revelation 11:18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldst give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, and to them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldst destroy them which destroy the earth. Jesus will come at a time when the human race has the ability to destroy all life on planet Earth. With nuclear weapons, we now have the capacity for self-destruction. This is certainly one of the greatest signs of the return of Jesus. Broadcasting from Hiroshima in 1945 after the atomic bomb was dropped, William Ripley stated, "I am standing on the place where the end of the world began." In spite of the buildup of thermonuclear weaponry, what will the nations be saying in the last days? Let's turn to 1 Thessalonians. 1 Thessalonians 5:3. 1 Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say, Peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Signs in the natural world. What signs will occur in the natural world before the coming of Christ? Let's turn to Matthew 24:7, the words of Jesus. Matthew 24:7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, and pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. Because of crop failure, the politics of greed, growing population, and food distribution problems, world famine is still a major problem. 10,000 people a day, or more than 3.5 million per year, die of starvation. More than 150 million children under the age of 5 are malnourished, with food shortages in at least 40 countries. In the past 100 years, we have had 1.5 million fatalities from earthquakes alone. There are thousands of earthquakes each year. Jesus' words are certainly being fulfilled. What does the Bible predict regarding the world economy at the time of the end? Let's read James 5:1-7. James 5:1-7. Go now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rest of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasure together for the last days. Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth. And the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth. Ye have lived in pleasure on the earth, and been wanton. Ye have nourished your hearts, as in a day of slaughter. Ye have condemned and killed the just, and he doth not resist you. Be patient, therefore, brethren, unto the coming of the Lord. Behold, the husbandman waiteth for the precious fruit of the earth, and hath long patience for it, until he receive the early and the latter rain. The Bible predicts there will be a sudden economic collapse. The entire economy of the world is on a slender thread. America's national debt is enormous. Trusted financial institutions have collapsed. Tens of thousands of people have lost their homes and jobs. These unstable economic conditions are a sign of the times. Signs in the social world. What does the Bible say the social conditions of the world will be in the last days? Let's turn to 2 Timothy 2 Timothy 3, 1-4. 3, 1-4. This know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of God. Read the morning newspaper of any major city or the internet news, and you will note the sordid catalog of sins mentioned in this Bible passage. The Bible predicts waning moral values just before the coming of Christ. Perilous or dangerous times, the disintegration of the family unit, lovers of money, lovers of pleasure, without self-control. These are word pictures describing life in the 21st century. How does the Bible liken the society of Noah's day to our day? Let's turn to Luke 17. Luke 17, 26 and 27. And as it was in the days of Noah, so shall it also be in the days of the Son of Man. They did eat, they did drink, they did marry wives. They were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. There is certainly nothing wrong with eating and drinking. Jesus is speaking of overindulgence, an obsession with eating and drinking. Eating, drinking, and marrying are all part of life's routine. Here Jesus describes people swallowed up in life's pleasures, oblivious to the fact his return is near. What is one of the clearest indications that Christ is coming soon? Let's turn to Matthew 24:14. Matthew 24:14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. Let's also see Revelation 14, 6 and 7. And I saw another angel fly in the midst of heaven, having the everlasting gospel to preach unto them that dwell on the earth, and to every nation, and kindred, and tongue, and people, saying with a loud voice, Fear God, and give glory to him, for the hour of his judgment is come, and worship him that made heaven, and earth, and sea, and the fountain of waters. One of the greatest signs of the nearness of Christ's return is the rapid spread of the gospel throughout the world. In the 21st century, our world has become a global village. The gospel is now going to all the world with a speed that would have left the Apostle Paul amazed. Sophisticated satellite communication systems, such as the internet, satellite technology, interlinking computers, the World Wide Web, and mass media television and radio communications are in reality a gift that God is using to communicate the gospel with incredible speed to the world. The 20th century technology revolution has provided a setting to spread the gospel rapidly. How did Jesus tell us we should react to all the signs of his return? Let's go to Luke 21:28. Luke 21:28. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. For those who are unprepared, the second coming of Christ may be very frightening. The experience of those who love him and long for his return is dramatically different. Their hearts are filled with eager anticipation. They joyfully await his coming. Their Savior, Lord, and King already rules in their hearts. Now they eagerly welcome him as King and ruler of this world. There will be further study on this subject in Matthew, Mark, Luke, Timothy, Revelation, Joel, Thessalonians, Peter, Genesis. So stay tuned. Thank you for listening. Have a blessed week.